You guys won't hear me. I'm making a video here. Quiet. Cut it out. Guys, people are watching. So guys, this is our brooder house, but right now we are collecting eggs for breeding and hatching. And I got 15 hens here and 3 roosters. And this is a dual-purpose heritage chicken breed that, in my opinion, and to my knowledge, is the best performing dual-purpose chicken breed that exists. Now, we have tried lots of different breeds. My dad has had chickens since the 80s, and his passion has been dual-purpose breeds. We have this year tried New Hampshire, we have tried Rhode Island Red, we've tried Australorp, we've tried Sussex, we have tried the Bielefelder chicken, the German one. All amazing, wonderful, beautiful dual-purpose breeds. But this is the first year ever that we have worked with this one. Now, some of you might recognize this breed. They have the national colors of France. They have blue feet, white body, and obviously red heads. And these chickens, they really represent what France and their food culture stands for in a beautiful way. This breed, I have to say, they are not accepted as an official breed everywhere, even though they are. Germany, for example, has not accepted them yet. But they are known as Bresse chicken internationally, I would say. And that is not a breed. That is more a, you could almost say a product name, a brand name. And the chickens are only allowed to be called that in France, where they are raised locally near the city Bresse. Now, that's not how you pronounce it in French, obviously. But the thing is, which makes this breed, before I give you some numbers here and show you really what we have experienced this year, before you really realize, before I give you the numbers, I would like to share with you guys what has made this breed so outstanding. Now, most heritage breeds, since all the hybrids came on the market, they were mainly kept by private people, and people selected them for their looks mainly. And many heritage breed chickens have lost a lot of their productivity over the past 5 decades, and sometimes even longer, just because they were so not interesting for commercial use that the hybrids just took their place, and anybody who seriously wanted to have eggs would get a hybrid, or who would want to have a lot of meat would get a broiler. And that was just basically the goodbye for selecting selecting heritage breeds for productivity on a higher level, more than just personally. Now, they have been selected for their looks, and there are a lot of gatherings where people can show how beautiful their roosters and their hens are. This breed, however, is different. France has a very wonderful and strong food culture, and chickens are a big part of that. And this breed is, to my knowledge, the only one, maybe one of the few heritage breeds that has been selected for performance for a long time. Now, this breed, historically seen, it goes back as far as the Middle Ages already. But really, for the last 50, 60 years, this breed has really been selected for performance, both growth and egg production. And that makes it unique among all the heritage breeds, the other dual purpose breeds. All those dual purpose breeds, they used to really provide the eggs and meat that people used to eat. The Rhode Island Red chicken used to supply all of New York with eggs and meat, and that has been lost. Now, this breed has been selected specifically for fast growth and good egg production. So here are some numbers that we have figured out this year. So I was starting to look into dual purpose breeds, wondering which breed will be the best one. I had never heard of this breed before. So one of the best dual purpose breeds that we knew was the Bielefelder chicken, that was among other breeds that came from the New Hampshire breed, among other breeds. So what I did this year, I took Australorp, wonderful dual purpose breed, Sussex, Rhode Island Red, New Hampshire, the Bielefelder, I took yellow Sussex, I took blue Australorp, different breeds. I've looked at their egg production, and I've looked at their growth and when they start laying. So they were all raised the same way. We raised them on pasture in a chicken tractor, not free range, but pastured poultry in a chicken tractor where they moved daily onto fresh ground. The information that we found out went along with some studies that some students at a university had done comparing the breasts with some other dual purpose breeds. All the dual purpose breeds were at about the same level in their growth. Australorp, Sussex, Rhode Island Red was a little slower, but the Bielefelder, but the breast was about 20% better performing in growth. So at about 12 weeks, the breast was a pound heavier than the other dual purpose breeds. So at about 12, 13 weeks, the breasts had the same weight the other breeds first reached at 16 weeks. So that was a big difference. The breast has a much bigger breast fillet than the other dual purpose breeds, much bigger, noticeably bigger. Like when you have that chicken in front of you and you don't know how old it was when it was slaughtered, you could sometimes think it's a broiler. So what the broiler the Cornish Cross, for example, it'll take them 8 weeks. Well, the breast will reach that at about 12, 13 weeks, the others at 16 weeks, sometimes even longer. So that was a big difference for us. Now, guys, I'm comparing, when I do this now, I'm gonna go for performance here, not for looks. Personally, I think there are much prettier breeds than the breast. So that was the first thing, the growth and how fast they did it, plus their body, how they looked. The quality of meat is incredible. The breast chicken, it's gonna be easier to market because people know it. It's world known for its quality of meat, and the quality is just incredible. Not that other heritage breeds aren't good, but it's just a plus if you try to sell it or market it. Now, the next thing we found out was that most of our heritage breeds, including the Bielefelder, who are incredible layers, they lay big eggs, and many of them, over 200 a year, they would start laying first at 6 months about, sometimes even a little later. It depends on if you do the hatching right and the raising, the time of year. Now the breasts, however, they are laying at 16 weeks. Now that is 10 weeks before the others. So we had some of our hens who started laying in the chicken tractor with 14 weeks old. Now that was so impressive to me. It took forever for the others to start. Now, if you live on a homestead, you don't have time or money to waste. If you do this commercially like we are going to do, you need to count every penny to make this work. And there's a big difference between a chicken that starts laying at 16 weeks and a chicken that starts laying at, 25 or 30 weeks. So that is the next thing why this breed really outperforms the others. The next thing that is amazing with this breed is that they have been selected for growth, for egg production, for their good meat and slaughtered carcass, looks very nice, big breast fillets, but also the way they raise them in France. They are free rangers. So these chickens, when you put them out on pasture and they free range, they are better than most heritage breeds in free ranging, because for decades, for years, for hundreds of years, these chickens have been raised that way and selected for those survival instincts and the instinct of finding your own food, your own insects, your own grass, all of that. So they go far out, look for their food, and those survival genetics, they even include that they are more alert to aerial predators, for example. So the Bielefelder breed, which I love, it's my favorite breed for looks, and after this breast chicken, they are amazing, but they start laying late, they don't grow as fast, they lay the same amount of eggs about, but they are at the feeder much more. They don't free range as much. So we really met all the things we wanted in the breast chicken breed, and that is the breed I'm going to go for, and I'm going to keep the Bielefelder for fun. They outperformed all the other breeds, hands down. Now this was confirmed by studies, like I said earlier, that were made by students in Germany, where they compared those breeds. They compared a hybrid, they compared with a breast chicken and a couple other dual-purpose breeds, and the breast didn't reach the hybrid, obviously, but was 20% better than the other dual-purpose breeds. So I don't know how hard it is for people to get that breed. I know in the United States somebody has imported them, and they call them American breasts now. So we are here on our farm officially. We are officially some of the. We're listed on a homepage of producers in Germany, where there's a new initiative there of integrating the dual-purpose heritage breed chickens into commercial egg and meat production, and they do this all and call this chicken les bleus, the blue ones in French, because they're not allowed to call them breasts. So there's this initiative in Germany, and since a few weeks ago, our farm and the work we do here with those chickens, we are officially part of that initiative on their website as officially listed as producers, which is really cool, I think. So what we will do is this year, we will collect eggs and hatch several hundred chicks, about 500 I would say this winter. So I hope you found this information helpful. There will be coming lots more videos about our chickens. That is one of my passion, and I think this is one of those things that chickens should just be part of a household and a homestead. So thank you. If you have a question, write the comment, subscribe to our channel, stay tuned. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.